I personally believe that there's like inherent mystery in the natural world and things that we're probably incapable of understanding. Part of that is because the whole way that we look at nature and experience it is through this human lens. But ultimately, there's things out there that we might not be capable of comprehending. This show is called Esoterica, and Esoterica basically means things that are inexplicable or things that are mysterious or like unquantifiable. The way we're used to looking at the world is always like, this is a mountain, this is an ocean, but I don't think that the world is cut and dry as we put it all, as we make it out to be. So like a mountain is a solid object, but when you read geology, they talk about rock as a fluid object because they're looking at time from a different perspective. So try to represent that in the painting a little bit. Like these rocks can become fluid, that you could see kind of millions of years happening all at once. A lot of the work starts to break out into the third dimension, so the paintings no longer just exist on a flat wall, but they're actually sticking out of the wall. I'm really interested in space, like playing with space, which is a constant theme in my work in general. So you'll see that some of these triangles that stick out of the wall will occur in the paintings almost as landforms, but it's got dimension in one way, but then it could also be, instead of being a solid object like a rock, it could be space itself. So it's got these like multiple ways of looking at space and dimension. By putting the landscape into these cabinets of curiosities, it's kind of bringing it back to taking something that we think we understand and showing it as actually a curious, like esoteric mystery. I definitely chose the palette specifically for this show to be really cool. Lots of blues. There are some colors that start to push into the warmer realm. The cold palette kind of references that the way I kind of look at science sometimes as being this like cold, sterile way of looking at the natural world around us. Some of the painting I do isn't even directly on the panel, but it's on another surface and then attached to the panel with paint. So it's all still painting, but there are, references to collage or collage type processes, even though I'm using all paint. So it's a balance between really refined and smooth and more gestural painterly marks. Ideally, into the future, push more and more into looser work and figure out a way to push that tension between the precise and the gestural.